Time now for Sid 6-0. This is where I get 60 seconds to talk about anything. Let's start the clock, please. Here's what's on my mind this morning. Picture this. It's the holiday season. There's a $150 million gift under the tree. It's been sitting there for days. You know it's amazing. You know it's expensive. Then at the last second, you're told on Christmas morning, sorry, you can't open it for another 7 days. That's basically what Blue Jay fans were told yesterday after George Springer was placed on the injured list. He'll miss the next week and won't be available for today's season opener against New York at Yankee Stadium. Springer, hands down, is the most important free agent ever signed by Toronto because Springer, hands down, is the most expensive free agent ever signed by Toronto. 6 years, $150 million. He's a former World Series MVP, and he will help Toronto immensely. But due to that nagging oblique injury, which is tricky, he's not ready as of this moment. So Blue Jay fans, my apologies. You can't open your gift under the tree just yet. But trust me, when you do, it will be worth the wait. George Springer, believe me, is that good. Speaking of good, Joe Siddal, part of our Sportsnet baseball broadcast. Game 1 of 162 happens this afternoon at 1 p.m. Eastern on Sportsnet. Joe Siddal, Expos, Marlins, Tigers. He knows a thing or two about baseball, one of the great guys in our industry. I'll stop the compliments, Joe, and ask you about George Springer. When George Springer eventually gets out there, it's going to be about a week. It won't be long term. It's disappointing he's not there today. But what should baseball fans expect when they see this guy on the field?
Well, the Blue Jays landed the biggest free agent position player on the market. And the reason he was highly sought after is because he's one of the best center fielders and offensive, especially outfielders in the game. And the Blue Jays decided with what was available on the free agent market to up their offense and continue to try to improve it. They also added Semien, but the Blue Jays are going to have to hold down the fort in the absence of Springer. Now, you mentioned the word oblique, Sid, and I know in baseball over the years, that's not a good word.
No.
So I hope it's only 7 more days when the Blue Jays can open that Christmas gift. Blue Jays fans, but I just hope it's sooner rather than later. But there are other young players now that are going to have to step up and kind of tread water for this offense in the absence of Springer, because this offense is very deep. And, Vladdy came off a great spring. Let's hope now this is the year he makes his stride. Let's hope Bo Bichette can stay healthy and play 135 or 40 games at shortstop. I think a really sleeper right here for me is going to be Rowdy Tellez, because that opens up the DH spot a little bit more now. So he sees a little bit more time than he would have if Springer was on the roster. And he's got a tremendously powerful bat. So maybe this offense can continue to hit because they are so deep, this lineup now, until George gets back.
Told you he was good. Joe Siddal on the broadcast today at 1 p.m. Eastern, Game 1 of 162. The Blue Jays open up their regular season at Yankee Stadium. Cannot wait. Joe, have a great broadcast. I'll be watching. Take care, friend.
Enjoy. Happy opening day, everyone.
You too. Happening opening day to you and yours. There's the one and only Joe Siddal from Sportsnet. All right, we're going to take a break. You sound off after the break. It is the thing everyone's talking about in Ontario today. Another lockdown's coming, province-wide. Do you think our lockdowns are working? I think we're going to get a few takes on this. 1-866-267-3797. Feedback at breakfasttelevision.ca and on Twitter 24/7 at Breakfast TV. We see all of them, folks. Tweet in. It's 6:44. Good morning, Toronto. You're watching BT.